Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day and the rest of the week. Today, the subject is objections. Objections. So I'm going to wait a little bit, a few seconds here, usually wait a minute, and wait for everyone to get on here. Thank you, Facebook, for reaching out and telling everyone I have a video going on. I appreciate you, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. Hey, Terry, love you. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you so much. Hey, Mr. Jackman, how are you? Hi, Angela. Hi, Lisa. Hi, John. Great people. I appreciate you guys so much. Hey, Frankie, how are you? Hi, Pat. Greg, thank you very much. There's Eric. Eric, thank you very much. Appreciate you, brother. Mr. Shoemaker, thank you very much. You're a miracle. Absolutely. Hey, Jonathan, thank you very much. Hyacinth. I hope I'm not apologize big time if I'm messing up your name here. Okay, Dustin, Pam, Kevin, Debbie. Here we go, you guys. Today's title is Objections. Objections. Now, I'm going to have fun this week, and I also would love you guys to participate. I want you to be able to tell me an objection that is basically, holds you back. So what I'm going to really cover this week is all the different ones. So I want you to look for the other videos. One is the big one that always comes up is money. Another one that pops up is time. Another one is, I'm not a salesperson. You know what I mean? I don't have any friends. Is this a pyramid? Is this a pyramid scheme? Is this illegal? A lot of these things consistently pop up. Hi, Stacy. How you doing? Hey, Melody. I hope you're doing great. Deb. And what I want each and every one of you, Deanna, how are you? Nicholas. Wow, Matthew, my son. Love you. Looking forward to talking to you later today. Ola, Hobby. So here's the first thing I want to share with you about objection as we handle them in this week or this group of videos. Is usually when someone asks you a question, it's not the question that actually concerns them. So what a lot of people do is they get in paralysis, analyze paralysis, right? So a lot of people do not want to move forward and basically connecting and sharing with people, who do they know that might want to make extra money. So what a lot of people do is they feel like they have to have the answers to every question before they move forward. Now, this is just programming. You guys know this is programming. So I'll give you an example. Like buyer's remorse, there's also this thing where, when we get down to making the decision, to making the commitment and doing that, we're just bottom line the kind of people that just ask questions that ask questions. Now, why would we do that? We would do that because everybody else does that. We've seen, again, talking about the owner's manual, we got a lot of people that have watched other people. So when you go in, for instance, like to get a car, right? One of the things that people will say is like, all of a sudden, it's like it's coming down where the rubber meets the road. It's gone back and forth between the manager and the sales manager and the owner, whatever it needs to do all that. And they finally got the price or the payments to what you want. They finally got your down payment to what you agree with. Everything on the financial side is now okay. It's now okay. And what do? You go, hang on a second. What is the retail value on this vehicle? What, after people have it for a few years, what is the retail value? What is the miles per gallon? Yeah, it's right there on the window. There's the city and there's the highway. How much horsepower does it have? See, immediately we go into asking other questions and listen closely. The reason that we ask questions is to delay the purchase, to delay what we need to do. And we do that, and it's awareness that you got to be aware of, and we just do it naturally. So when people ask questions or people say, hey, wait a minute, I got a couple of questions. What are the ingredients? Do they have a loyalty rewards program? Is it the same price between, can I get a deeper discount if I become an affiliate? That's one that my wife said right before we came out here. But right away, we come up with all these things. And the reason that we come up with these things is because if we make a decision to become an affiliate, then we might have to do something. And we're not sure that we want to do anything. Can you guys hear that? So I get a lot of people that are saying all the time, hey, listen, you know anyone that needs to make extra money? What is this? Why are you interested? Well, it depends. Listen, let me give you the way that I learned from my business partners on how you can get all the information you need to make an intelligent decision. When you get this information, it's going to make you feel comfortable referring it to others. See, the reason that I use the side door approach, or whatever you want to call it, the reason that I do that is when you pin someone down, where they not have to make a commitment and a decision, they'll procrastinate almost every single time. So when you try to take it away from them, then this magic happens. So I'm going to cover each one of these in a different way this week. Money, time, friends. I'm not a salesperson, a pyramid. Also for those of you that have other ones. But I need you to understand that when they come up with objections and ask questions, it's your posture, or like my mentor did for me that I'm going to do for you, is where you can point, guide, and direct your business partner to answering those questions. Because when someone asks me a question, I'm not offended. When someone asks me a question, it doesn't turn me off. When someone asks me a question, it's almost like it's a challenge. It's almost like a challenge. Hey, I got a couple of questions. Yeah, bring them on. And then I can actually say the things that I practiced. No, I didn't. I watched my mentor do over and over and over and over and over and over again through his videos. And that's when later down the road, like I said, man, I took as long as I could and just continued to use my mentor. So in the closing moments of this video is, one of them that came up with this thing is what if? You got the what if people, right? And the what if people are like, what about saturation is another one. You know what I mean? Oh my God, everyone's selling CBD. You know what I mean? And then it's the what if people, it's like, well, what if this goes out of business? And what if I can't sell the product? And what if I don't find anybody? And what if? Do you guys realize that that's nothing but programming? That's like putting something in a window and it comes up error. To think that I can't even remember the last time that I did something where I got an error message on my computer. Oh my God. All right. But maybe going to a website and the website's not there. Right. And so, what if is like my mentor used to do this all the time to me. And it was irritating to me. It's like, Yoda, when people say, I'll try. And he goes, don't try, do. It's like people don't understand the different awareness of this too. So when I used to come to Bill with what else, he would just say them to me backwards the opposite way. I go, well, what if this doesn't work? He goes, what if it does? Oh my, what if this does? Well, what if the people that I talk to they don't want to do this. What if they did? Oh my God, what if they did? Oh my God. Well, what if, and everything that I would say to him, he would say back to me, because he comes from a different mentality. What if this doesn't work? What if it does? What if I can't do this? What if you can? What if they do? So I learned right then that he was doing these things because he programmed his mentality, as every output that came out of his mouth was that it's going to work. It is working. It will work for you. So he was always talking in these words as he's going, Robert, you're going to do great at this. Kelly, you're going to do great. Latasha, you're going to blow this out. Crystal, this is the one, man. You'll finally get it. And so that's what my message is now. It's objections. I'm going to have these videos short so people can clip through them. But, you know, for those of you, think of some objections that you consistently get. And guess what? They might even be objections that you still have in your head. And if you don't find a way to feel comfortable handling those questions and helping them get to the real root of what their problem is, because they're just asking questions so they don't have to make a decision. It has nothing to do with you. It's not personal. It's them. So now when you know that people ask questions and you have something that you can give back to them, or like another video I'll do is you just have Robert online with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where you can point, guide, and correct. You know, point, guide, and direct people to me covering those objections. So this one is not only what are objections, but also, you know, the what if, oh my God, what if. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Please share this video to the people that you know that need it, that are living in the what if land. You can continue to live in the what if land, but it's now what if it does work? What if it does happen? What if the people do it? Because bottom line, we already have proof that it does, right? So it's just finding the right people at the right time in their journey. So I love and appreciate you. Again, if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Bye for now.